So we are in Kenilworth in Warwickshire, United Kingdom, and there in the middle of the screen you can see a piece of the old Abbey. We are in fact in a park called Abbey Fields. You can see some of the ruins over there, and here's, I think this was a gatehouse of some description. And of course King Henry VIII was not that keen on abbeys. Let's turn it round the other way. He was very, very keen on the money that the abbeys had, so he could live his lavish lifestyle, and so of course he dissolved all the abbeys, and thus he got the money that was in the abbeys. So that's King Henry VIII. A bit of a tyrant if ever, but there you go. Those were the days. Now, I told you this was a gatehouse, and we're going to have to look at the chart here and see if it is indeed the gatehouse. Abbey of St Mary, Kenilworth, there it is. That's what it looked like back in the day. And I don't know if you can read it or whatever. We'll take a shot back there. That's the shape of it, as was. And yes, priory founded in 1124 by Geoffrey de Clinton, Henry I's Chamberlain. Right, so that was what was what. Lots of sometimes this is open, it's like a little museum at the moment. But let me say first of all, thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing and for ringing the bell. So kind. I also need to thank people for the lovely comments that I've had, and I must admit I got a big warm thank you to give for those who have subscribed or those who are going to. Thank you so much, it's much appreciated.
I mean, I don't mind doing the odd Sunday.
There you can see the lake. Where's my lady? Here comes my lady. Having a walk once round the lake. Beautiful place, Kenilworth. If you're this way, have a lovely look around the park, around Abbey Fields. Lovely for kids to explore in some places, climbing in amongst the trees, making dens and playing hide and seek. And of course over this side at the back there, through between the trees, you can see a great big hill where, when our kids were small, children, for those who are offended by kids, my mother always used to say, kids belong to goats, not people. So I'm always aware that I get that wrong. Anyway, so when our children were small, they used to come down that hill. They used to come down with such force, come down between the trees and out across the frozen lake. Of course, we don't have frozen lakes anymore because we don't have much frost. So consequently, the kids can't do that. We do occasionally have a little bit of snow. I think we had a little bit last year as well.
Oh, you rat bag! Not in that water. What's wrong?
So
now you're going to have a bath. You horrible hound. No! Mabel! Mabel!
They're all the same.
And you're going to get tummy ache. That's disgusting.
yeah, so there's the, I don't think you can see it very well. At the back there is a big hill that comes down, and they come down through these trees across here, and this lot wasn't all built grown up like this, and they go straight out across the lake as well. So on a good run down, I think it's just here where they came. Yeah, they came down through here and then straight out across the lake. There you can see the hill now. and that's where they came down through. Big hill there, straight down, straight through here, between the trees and across there. But as I say, there's never any frost to talk of now. You can see all the bulrushes here, and we just need to keep a lookout for Moses now, I suppose. He could be amongst the bulrushes. I can see a grey heron through there somewhere. You can just see his feathers standing there, yeah, in the water. I don't expect you can see him. He's by the edge of the bulrushes over there. There's also a seagull in the foreground. Yeah, you can't see it so well, so I won't bother. I can hear an airplane. That's unusual, isn't it? An airplane. Good gracious. Oh, you know what's happened? Oh no, that's all right. I was thinking that the piece had come off the end of my mic, but I'm looking at the transmitter, not the receiver. I thought for a moment the wind protector, whatever you want to call it, has fallen off the mic, but I was looking at the receiver. What an idiot. Sorry, at the transmitter. What an idiot. Well, lots and lots of bulrushes. Look at those. And there's that lovely lake. You can see the lake across there. Hi. We walked a bit farther along the path, and we're going to where the ford is. And children have a great time watching 4x4s going through the water when we've had a lot of rain coming down across the ford into the little stream over there. And then, of course, they love watching the cars get stuck, because some people in small cars think that they're in a 4x4 high up off the ground, and they drive into it and then the engine stops. So there you go. That's what happens. Now this, when the road is badly flooded, the garage to this house always ends up underwater. And I think you can see there that looks like it's had an extension on the back. The tiles and the ridge tiles look like they've been matched in rather well, but completely different bricks on this end here, and I don't think they're going to merge in. They're a completely modern brick. So, but there you are. Similar window styles. There's an extra window there with no arch over it, so you can see how the buildings develop over the years. Now, we are not far from where the ford is. There won't be any water coming across the road today because we haven't had any rain for ages, so we will have a little look at the stream, river, call it what you will. And of course this is it's not running much at all, I don't think. Hardly moving. Sometimes it's galloping down here. There it is. And that's where it goes across the road through there. But it's hardly moving.
It's a bit smelly, actually.
Yeah, it is smelly. I think it's that drain that's smelly going into it. But yes, so we're wandering around here. Of course, they usually put the ducks in that stream on Boxing Day. They have a race, and you put £1 on a duck, and the money, vast amounts of money raised for charity. But of course, the last 2 years, because of this horrible COVID, hasn't been allowed. So, well, I'll say bye for now from Abbey Fields Park in Kenilworth in Warwickshire in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay well. Bye from the Rambling Rambler.